Hey, Tej here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios price may take and explain why I prefer one candle over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame and looking at the higher time frame and then drilling into the smaller time frames. One of the scenarios was that we had this as a three-way structure here into an A wave, and then this was indeed the end of this structure, in which again this would be the start of something new. I've labeled it as a five-way structure into an A wave, and then we would be looking for a three-way pullback into that wave B, and then continuation downwards for that C. This would fit into the idea of having a expanded flat look here on higher time frame, creating something like that. Of course, I'm not going to be saying where C wave is going to yet, but again, expanded flats are very, very common and could be doing something like that and getting us to that possible 28 to 30k range, depending of course how this is going to be playing out. Now, the other scenario in which this here is an end of something is this one, in which we have a three-way structure here and another three-way structure like here. This would get us an A wave, B wave, and then looking for that C wave, and this current structure here would be again a wave 1 of something. So let's take a look at this a bit closer. So in here I would have this as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 into a wave 1 in this scenario. Then as we had this CPI dump here into an A wave, I would expect some kind of pullback at least to the 21k area where we had that 38.2 retracement of this A wave move, before plummeting again for that C wave. The higher this gets, the more likely it is that we are actually going to be holding these lows. I don't have currently a count that would explain this as a three-way structure or anything but a start of something. So invalidating these lows would be would be very unlikely for me. So in here for the wave B, I would be expecting a three-way structure, or at least that was the expectation before. I took my long here at 19.778, looks like, and I was expecting this to be a five-way structure in here. Now, for that to happen, let's go to 2 minute, zooming into this structure. We would have to say that we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. So creating this into a wave 1 here. But again, overall, it definitely has a okay look as a three-way structure as well. So it is possible that this whole structure was a 3-3, which ended here as well. Of course, it can be an ABC as well, and we did hit the one-to-one extension as well here, comparing A wave to that C wave. And with that in mind, we could be having this as a larger complex structure, in which we would be creating some kind of zigzags and all kind of structures all the way up to this 38.2 or hopefully higher price. But of course, the invalidation for my current idea that or the long that I'm still in is these lows around the 19.6k. So what's the next trade? Well, I would be just monitoring. I would not be entering anything at the moment. Unless I see a five-way structure. This was the only pattern I could come up with at the moment. I was expecting this to be done. We had divergence here for this possible end of A, and we also had divergence between this AB here, or the start of A, and the end of wave B, which is very typical for expanded flats. So that's why one of the reasons that I was expecting a move higher here as well. But yeah, we don't know if this is just going to be creating 3, 4, 5 like so. And at that point, this whole combination or whole correction could be done, and we could be plummeting down for that C wave. Or of course, it can be turning into that more complex structure over here. But yeah, the next structure that I would be playing would be looking for short setups around the 0.5 and 0.618. If we are not getting into those levels, I don't think I would be looking for short setups, at least on the scale where we would be looking at these AB structures here on that micro scale or micro degree. Of course, there could be some scalps here on the way, like this one that I'm looking into, but those again goes way too fast to explain on videos. That takes multiple hours to process by YouTube. So yeah, maybe we'll get into those in the Discord as well again. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover on Bitcoin again at this very moment. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.